Hey guys, Silver Skull Gamer here. I got an unboxing, um, and this is kind of cool because I think it is because I love this bits that I have here. But you guys have seen a lot of this stuff on my miniatures, but I've never done an unboxing because I got the first batch of this stuff before I started doing YouTube. So I put in an order with Maxmini, and if we can see there, Maxminie.eu. Um, and it came fairly quickly. Actually, they sent it registered mail, which is cool. And then it's good in one sense, and then it's a pain in the other sense because then I have to find the time to make it to the post office between whatever their hours are, 9 to 5, when I'm at work. So, anyways, finally got these. Set free from the post office. Okay, what I ordered was 2 sets of these basically Scenic skulls, right? So you've got like a orc head skull, which is pretty cool, um, and then a bunch of different human heads, with jaw, without jaw, open jaw, and then this is kind of a cow, or I guess that'd be more of a ram than a cow, wouldn't it? It's like a ram's head, and these are all superbly cast. I don't see any deficiencies. Well, okay, so there's a glitch in the goat's horns. I haven't really found a use for those anyway, so that's probably not going to bother me. And then the second batch looks actually even better. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, this one's different. I didn't just notice that. So these, or maybe it's one set. I forget. I think I ordered 2 though. That must be one set. So you get three orc skulls and a bunch of different human skulls, and then 2 goats heads. So that's cool. Also got what is called the Skull Tribe Master of the Rites, I think. Um, so you get the skull mask, helmet head, and these badass shoulder pads, which I love. I used them on my captain model, and these are actually better quality. That's a different resin than the stuff I got a long time ago. Um, all the little rivets are there. There's no thin spots on the shoulder pads, which is I kind of had a problem with that on the first set. You could actually see through. A light was passing through a little bit on one of the shoulder pads, but once I painted it, you can't tell. But obviously this casted better. Um, there were some defects on this piece last time, but it looks perfect now. So this is pretty nice. Looking forward to use that. Not sure what I'll use it with. Alright, so everything else is loose. Let's see what I can grab easily here. So the Steampunk or Steam Night Weapons, something like that. I forget the actual, some Steam Weapons, Steampunk Weapons, something like that. I just lay them out in my hand so you guys can see. And I think I've used all of these in miniatures so far. I think these are awesome. And it looks like they all cast up well. They have a very steampunk look, or if you're an Iron Hands player, these axes are very mechanical looking, and even this big broadsword. They have the whole like sprocket and mechanical wheel type cog and sprocket type thing to them. And I think they're awesome. And then this big double-handed axe. Just looks really good. And here's, if you guys have never seen this, this is how I used the first one. A Vanguard veteran. He had a power sword. It's you can see he's bent a little bit, but we'll say that's just from the force of the swing. He's actually flexing the rod there. So one of these days I got to put finish the basing on these Vanguard veterans and put their jump packs on. They're metal, so it's going to be kind of a chore. All right, so we went over what's next. Let's go over the freebies that I got here. These guys always end up putting some little freebies, which is awesome. Let's pick out. So they sent me some of their Bionics, which is pretty cool. And I'll move those out of the way. So here we've got a couple sets of arms and legs. So let's see. It looks like 2 complete sets of arms, right and left. Or no, they're all left. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So we've got 4 left arms and 2 right legs and a left leg. And they look pretty good. Some of the cabling on these arms is a little rough, but it's also on the inside of the elbows. So that'd be pretty hard to see. The top of the shoulders, I guess, is where it clips onto the sprue, but that's going to be covered by a shoulder pad, most likely. For my use, these are Space Marine sized. Let's flip these legs over. I'm sorry. All the legs are right legs. I just had them facing the wrong way, I guess. Alright, so it'd be kind of nice to, I guess, have left and right, but these are free, so I'm not going to complain. And they look great. They look very good. I think I like these mechanical legs because they still resemble a Space Marine or Super Soldier leg, whatever. I've seen some that are just more I don't know if I'd say more abstract, but they're more mechanical and less human, I guess is a way to put it, where it's more like just a hydraulic piston with some bits at the bottom for a foot, This kind of, to me, more resembles an actual bionic, not just a jerry-rigged hydraulic piston with some bits welded on. So I like these legs and arms. So that's cool. So those are some freebies, and then it looks like some either zombie heads or maybe some chaotic type heads. Oop, I'm not sure. I'll maybe use these as trophies as well, well, I don't know. This guy actually would make a pretty cool. Hold on. Oh, let's get some blue tech. Maybe like a tech priest or I don't know how well you can see that. He's got a little mask over his lower mouth. So I don't know, that's pretty cool. All right, then I got the shoulder pads, or I forget the name. They're just large. I think they could just call them large shoulder pads. We'll pick a few up here. Let's try to get all the styles here. I think I ordered 2 sets of these. Or maybe just 1. No, it's definitely more than 1 set. 2 sets. So here's, oh man, if you can see, there's some really good detail on these things. Like, and previously I ordered, you can put in your comments on your order, like if you just want a specific bit. There we go. So that's pretty dang good. Looks pretty darn good, I'd say. And where it connects to the sprue is in a good spot. Just clip that off. Shouldn't be noticeable, shouldn't damage anything. Alright, so what's next? So here's the, well, you've already seen that head. So I ordered some more heads, like the skull mask on the Master of the Rites set. Where it's more, it's not a helmet, it's more just a tribal mask, which fits the Silver Skulls perfectly, really, because the whole skull and head taking is a tribal thing from Varsavia, if I'm saying that right. But this is the cool one, right? That's that guy. That's pretty awesome. And they also have the one that's this skull mask, but then he has horns. I've used that on a sergeant and that captain as well. So, but I got some of these, and then the other one that I really like is more of an actual full helmet with a skull mask. That looks pretty good. They have some more. I'll put a picture up for a few seconds so you can see the whole set. There's some really orky ones. Some look kind of orky, and then the others look more chaos oriented. So I kind of picked the three I thought I could get away with and not be too chaosy, because some people have commented that my captain model, the horns is kind of, you know, I think somebody said on Bolter and Chainsword he looks suspicious or something like that. So overall, I am super impressed with this set of bits from Maxmini. Their casting has improved even further than oh gosh, I guess like 2 years ago when I first discovered them, and they were just kind of making it on the scene. Or maybe not, I don't know. But maybe they've always been this big in other places. I don't know. But yeah, they look good. This stuff is cast really well. I mean, I'd have to look at every little piece to find, you know, defects, but I don't think I'm really going to be honest. I think this stuff is just jam up. Can't wait to use it on more Silver Skulls. Maybe I might use one of the skull heads for maybe a Dark Swords character, maybe a chaplain, maybe make my own chaplain or something. I do have this Seraphicus model from Dark Vengeance, but maybe I just want a chaplain I can magnetize as war gear or something like that. Might make a plastic one. So that's pretty cool. So got some freebies, some great bionics, and everything that I actually ordered has turned out great. Fully met my expectations. Shipping was pretty quick for coming from overseas. I'd say 2 weeks, maybe, to America from Poland. So that's pretty good. And before I go, I'm gonna go show you the captain model real quick. All right, so just before I go, I figured I'd show you some previous painted versions of some of this stuff. So here is a Terminator. We all love Terminators. And he's just kind of showcasing the shoulder pads. And also a Steampunk Maxmini Steampunk helmet, or Steam Knight. I'm sorry, Steam Knight helmet, which I love. I love their the Steam Knight helmets. I think look really good on these Terminators. If you're trying to go for a pre-heresy look, or just maybe a founding Legion that has old Terminator armor, I think these Steam Knight helmets are the perfect fit. This one may be my favorite. There are some others, so you can check those out on their site, or you may see them in one of my videos. But here is the Captain model, where I used the horned skull mask and then the shoulder pads. And if we take them off, you can see this first set actually on this guy. That shoulder pad wasn't quite as clean on the backside as these new castings. But I mean, they're just awesome. They look fantastic. So, and there's one of the trophies. The skulls on the base are actually from Secret Weapon. Those are metal. But I just thought I'd show off, some painted use for these Maxmini parts. All right, once again, I've always managed to do long unboxings and reviews, so I'm going to end it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being subscribers. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time.